Greetings, fam, and how y'all doing, man? It's Ghetto Dallas coming to you live from H-Time. The word that sounded served to hate, but they're beautiful, the beautiful people. How you doing? Say, man, on a smile on his face, living in grace, and you understand humility. Now, welcome to Porch Talk, where the motherfucking conversation will range from politics to your bitch. Now, today, what I want to deal with, man, is role models. For males and females, but mostly for females. How Megan Thee Stallion is not a role model for females under the age of 18. You understand what I'm saying? These little girls out here twerking and bouncing and making her song popular ain't nothing but kids. And these kids ain't even fully grasped life or the even education process to even understand what's going on with her. You know what I'm saying? She run around, she doing her thing every time you see her. She got her ass out, she twerking and she bouncing. Did you get what I'm saying? She's aggressive. She just came off as a person with an attitude. Now you gotta understand she has lost a lot of people in her life. That's understandable. But what you got to understand is that the things that she is doing, it's those who are watching that are going to end up trying to be like her, not understanding what she went through to do what she had to do to become her, Megan Thee Stallion, to get from the persona of her regular self, to get in a world full of men, man. You get what I'm saying? And these little girls need to be focusing on how to better their life, better their future, and not worry about how much ass they got. You know what I'm saying? You got women out here dressing their little girls grown as fuck, man. You go seeing some of these girls, this girl be 7, 8 years old, man, with the little halter top, the little tights on and shit. Damn them got eyelashes and all of those shit, lipstick and makeup. Come on, man. You're not supposed to be doing that with your child. You are a grown ass woman. Don't try to make your child grown before they time. Because see, when things start to happen and molestation starts to come about and rape and things of that nature, because these little girls are dressing grown, then all of a sudden you're going to have a problem with the situation. You understand? And that's why Megan Thee Stallion is not that role model to Doja Cat to anybody. But Megan Thee Stallion, when we look at the forefront of black women, she's out there. You know, with the protect black women hashtag, you get what I'm saying? The situation with Tory Lanez, which we all don't know if it's true or false. We don't know if he shot her, the girl shot her, or what. You get what I'm saying? All we know is that this man has not been charged, and this man and nothing else came up in the case. You get what I'm saying? For something like that to happen so severe, this man would have been charged, been locked up. They're not gonna play by that. They're gonna make an example out of Tory Lanez. But you know, the court can't give him pushback, so it's a lot of things you gotta look at her life with party. You know what I'm saying? The aggressiveness of that relationship. You know what I'm saying? That's just like having two alphas trying to be in the same room at the same time and control that room at the same time. Megan Thee Stallion control the room, the energy, the vibe. You know what I'm saying? When I look at her character, that's what I focus on. To know her personally, no, I don't. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know what she truly is as a person and her vulnerabilities and things of that nature outside of the character that she's created, that she's holding on to, that's making her money. You get what I'm saying? You got to understand, people. We got to guide our kids with the right, should I say, mindset. We got to give them the correct people to follow and not just let them follow anybody because they black and they influential and they popular. You get what I'm saying? Because that's what's going to bring society and make society better. You ain't going to do nothing but have a society full of more whores and prostitutes and thoughts running around here. Like Megan Thee Stallion got a new song out, she on her thought shit. 9 times out of 10, that's going to be a little girl under the age of 18, 15 years old on down that ain't really experienced life out here trying to be a thought. Don't even understand throat baby, but you got kids how to not throat baby. I wanna give it to you. That's a dude talking about getting fellatio from a woman. It's going in. You know what I'm saying? That's the understanding that you people gotta grasp out there, people. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to let your kids listen to music and enjoy life, but you gotta control the narrative, what they listen to, who they listen to, and what songs they listen to. Not every song from an artist should be played in a child's ear. Not every song from Megan Thee Stallion should be played in a child's ear. Think about what she's portraying to them. Yes, she's went to college, got her degrees, etc., etc. But when you see her and everything that she's doing, she's being over sexualized to get by. And she has the skills to make it in the game. She don't need to over sexualize herself, but she does it. You know what I'm saying? They say sex sells. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got a lot of these rappers working out, trying to get them six pack so they can take off their shirt in their video. But then again, they ain't doing nothing but disrespecting more women in every video that they make. If you pay attention to these videos, man, these women are in their bikini getting slapped on their ass and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? The antics that go with that, and these women disrespect themselves. These same women are the same women that can be influenced by Megan Thee Stallion, trying to be a video vixen and come up in the game. That ain't gonna get you nowhere, baby. Eventually, the cats gonna get tired of running through you, tired of being on their video set if you don't become a problem. You know what I'm saying? Because you attach your emotions to one of these cats who you thought was trying to bring you in, but really you just trying to use you for that camera exposure, that shot. You know what I'm saying? So when they put that steel frame on a video, it's gonna make all the dope boys want to see who that fat ass girl is. Just like Megan Thee Stallion. Look at all the steel frames, the devilish antics that she played. And a lot of things, man. It makes you think they're Illuminati. Some people say it ain't real. But I just look at life, people, and I'm looking at what's in front of me. And that's not someone that I would want to date. She has already admitted to the past, to beating on her boyfriends. You know what I'm saying? She's an aggressive type of female. She's tall. So you got to look at the situation in life. You know what I'm saying? And her. She's a beautiful woman, beautiful black woman. But she's been so scorned and tore by life to the point to where she don't even know who she is anymore. And she out there just being who the fuck she wants. That's Megan Thee Stallion. She to step away from her natural self. Even when she try to be natural, it's not natural. You get what I'm saying? Because if she's not Megan Thee Stallion, then who the fuck are you? Take Megan Thee Stallion away from her and her persona, and who will she be? Just ask yourself that. She'll be that regular girl going to school, getting her grades, thinking about her life, you know what I'm saying? Trying to move forward in life, find her somebody to love her, instead of just running through all these men. She'd have been with Tory Lanez, Moneybag Yo, now Part. I don't know how many before that, how many did hit, but it's just like, you know what I'm saying? You're making yourself look ran through from all these dudes. Yeah, you're in short relationships with them. You know what I'm saying? Rumors about how she smelled, etc., etc. Like, it's just a lot going with that. Like, and you don't want that in your life, young ladies. You want somebody to talk about you in a beautiful sense at all times. What I'm trying to tell you is that, man, you are too young to be out here trying to be Megan Thee Stallion. Let Megan Thee Stallion be Megan Thee Stallion for the grown women who are thotty, who are out there trying to get the bag from these niggas, trying to put the pussy on them. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that they may say and believe, that's going to get them there because they done heard Megan Thee Stallion say, and they seeing Megan Thee Stallion's lifestyle. You get what I'm saying? And everything that come with it, the bags, the jewelry, the cars, the puppies, the food, the trips. All that look good. All that is good. Until you really got to put in the work and see what you got to do, man, to get there. Some of the things that go on behind the scenes, people we don't know about. We just see what the fuck's in front of us. But we know that she's in turmoil because she's always crying on the ground. She's getting her feelings and emotions. I know about her mama, that's understandable, and grandma, other people in her life that have passed. But it's just like when the real reality hit her, when she's sitting alone, she crying out to the world, and the world really don't want to hear that shit. Yeah, they ought to put some nice comments in there, but really, the hate in them is in their heart is gonna say, bitch, you need to be crying. You got all that money, and you on the tripping. This is the black woman vibes. You know what I'm saying? How they look at each other. They really not trying to up each other. They all pulling each other down like crabs in the buckets. At first, it used to be the men doing that. You see the women sticking together. Now you see the women going at each other, pulling each other down. Even in the rap game, with Megan Thee Stallion. How is that you're a female artist and you got beef with another female artist and y'all are rap? It's like the NBA and WNBA. You feel me? You got the NBA that's for men. They got all the endorsement, got everything going with it. And then you got the WNBA. So many games a year, so much TV coverage. But the stands don't even be filled. You get what I'm saying? But they grinded too. They put in the work too. They had to go through college. They had to do all that, play on the court, win some championships in college, you know what I'm saying, show character, et cetera, to get on these teams to get their name on the dotted line. But they don't get the same respect as the men, which they should, even when it comes to hip-hop. And when you got that type of inner battle, when you're trying to battle with yourself to stay the prettiest, the sexiest, the finest girl, and you still got to have the hardest balls, and you still got to dress damn near half naked, you still got to talk ratchet, and do all this shit to be in the game, sometimes that shit can drive you crazy. And I think that's what's happening to Megan. She's trying to find peace with Party. She's trying to find peace with Moneybag Yo. Then she fucked with Tory Lanez and we see what happened. You know what I'm saying? Tory Lanez was committed. He went and knocked down her friend. We don't know if he shot her or the friend shot her. But she did recover pretty quickly to have that much extreme surgery to remove bullet cases and all that, about your foot and all around this here. Like these areas you don't play with. I done snapped my ankle, people, before. And it took me damn near 60 days to get right. Then I had to learn how to walk on it again, apply pressure to it and all that. You know what I'm saying? After coming off the crutch. The crutch handicapped me so long, they just took the crutch from me. I walk around like stiffly. It's like I was dragging my feet. So I had to learn how to put the pressure on there. Get used to working the muscles again. But she just miraculous. Ass surgeon was up on her feet shooting videos in high heels. I'm just saying, people. A dangerous mindset, a dangerous character can damage you a lot. And I pray that Megan finds her peace. I pray that she finds her soul in better days. And I pray that happiness is upon her. But in order for her to do that, she's really going to have to detox herself, everything that's happening around her and going on around her that she has to deal with to be a woman in hip hop. But at the same time, role model, she can never be that. Role model, no. You gotta understand what a role model is, how they live, how they act, how they talk. It's a difference, people. She can never be that. She can only be Megan Thee Stallion. So all I'm trying to tell y'all people is that be careful who your kids watch, careful who they listen to, and understand, man, not everything is as it seems. Everything I just broke down, is basically everything I've seen involved with Megan Thee Stallion. And it's like, you wonder sometime, man, is it even worth it to become a celebrity in this world? Because once you become a celebrity, your life becomes a celebrity. And everything after that changes because you got to keep up this image. And after a while, you get tired of keeping up the image. And that's when you see all this going crazy, Brandon doing all type of crazy shit. Because they get tired of living how the label tell them to live. As long as Megan Thee Stallion is doing her thing in the contract with these folks, you will always see the wild child. You'll never see the true nature of her. Till probably later in her career, when she's really truly ready to settle down, be independent, and have her own lifestyle and everything that come with it. Without somebody calling her telling you got to be here, you got to dress like this, you got to talk like this, you got to walk like this. Boom. You might got to sit like this, you know what I'm saying? Cross your legs like this, open your legs like this. And you got little girls that see this and don't understand that there's always somebody behind the scene like a puppet master that's controlling the narrative. So when I say this, people, I say it with love. So just take this to heart, man. Digest what I said, man, and live with love, peace, and happiness, man. You know, this will get a dot's going to live next time. My exotic pop, you understand what I'm saying? Sipping on something real clean, you understand me? No lean. I'm just enjoying the scene. So peace and positive vibes, and may happiness, joy be upon your life, people. And continue to strive and be better, and continue to understand who you are. Most importantly, man, our lives matter. I would say lives matter, but I don't black lives. You understand what I'm saying? I don't support something that don't truly support me and our people as a whole. They're just using us and abusing us. We are the ones that chant, march to the street, tear up buildings, do all this here. But they don't come to now one of these communities and put none of that money in. But every time that something come down, they're the forefront. And everybody's out there with a t-shirt chanting, got their signs, they marching, they stepping, with phones recording. You throwing their stock up. While all the while, they can give a fuck about if you get shot, ran over, or sent to jail. So let know, man, stay humble and stay blessed. Peace.